Hey everybody, and welcome to this little video. I'm Inxlaura123 and this is going to be a book review video. The book that I'm reviewing is by Laura Marshall and it's called Friend Request. So hopefully you will enjoy this video, and if you do enjoy the video, please click like, please comment, and please subscribe to my channel. So a couple of things before I begin with the actual book review. Yes, I am wearing my grumpy cat night dress. Why not? And if you're wondering what that is in the background, it's actually our Hoover cover. Anyway, okay, right, so let me tell you about this book. Okay, so I'm going to read the back of the book to you. It says, Maria Weston wants to be friends with me. Maybe that had been the problem all along. Maria Weston had wanted to be friends with me, but I let her down. She's been hovering at the edge of my consciousness for all of my adult life, although I've been good at keeping her out. Just a blurred shadow in the corner of my eye, almost but not quite out of sight. Maria Weston wants to be friends, but Maria Weston has been dead for more than 25 years. Ta-da! So yeah, it is a thriller, okay? So if you like thrillers, you're going to love this. Like, seriously. Now, I'm a bookworm. I read lots of different types of books, but thrillers have to be one of my favourite genres, okay? I love, like, that kind of way that a thriller makes you think, you know? It's like I become Detective Laura and I try and figure out what's going on, who done what, who's good, who's bad, that kind of thing. So I love a good thriller. And the thing with thrillers is they really are like page turners. You just want to be like, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? I read this book in like 2 days because I just had to know what was going on and what happened, and it was absolutely brilliant. And bless him, my fiance Nathan was trying to talk to me at some point and I was like, huh? Because I was so like caught up in the book, I was just like not listening to anything he had to say. I was just wanting to read my book, which is really rude, I know. But when you get so like caught up in a book, I know it's a bit unfair to other people around you, but it means that the book is so good, it's got you kind of sucked in and you just want to be like living this book, living the story. And that's how this book made me feel. I couldn't stop reading it. It says on the front that it's twisty and gripping, and I'll definitely agree with that. It was really, really twisty, full of twists, and some of the characters that I thought it could be to do with, it wasn't. I don't want to give too many spoilers away because I hate watching book reviews. I've said this before, but I hate watching book review videos where people talk about the book and they give so much info away. It's like, why am I bothering reading the book? Because you're telling me what's going to happen. So I never like to say like too much. I will say obviously a little bit about it. The first thing is I loved it. Okay, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. The second thing is it's awesome that this was set partly in you know the current time and partly in the past in 1989. Now I'm 38 years old, and like 89 was, you know, that kind of era that I remember, and I was at school. So she kind of goes back, the main character Louise kind of goes back to, you know, her time when she was younger and when everything kind of started happening. And I love that because there was a few things in there that kind of, you know, really made me reminisce on the old times and stuff like that. So that was cool. I like the fact that it was in the past and the present. It was like kind of 2 stories in one, and they all kind of intertwine, and it's just really cool. I love it when books do that, you know. It has got a Facebook connection, which I found awesome. I love all social media. I'm very addicted to social media, unfortunately. But this book kind of gives you a different outlook on Facebook, you know. It kind of made me do a lot of thinking about it, and it's like how you know, you put on Facebook what you want other people to see. It's like, I don't know, like a propaganda as such, you know. You're showing people only the good things, only what you want them to see, only what you want them to think about you, you know. And that kind of made me really think about that. So there is a bit of like a catfish thing going on in here, possibly. So that was quite interesting, and I love all that kind of stuff when you don't know who's really behind the Facebook page kind of thing. And I love the fact that like the characters all had very like strong like emotion to them. There was always something about them that I kind of felt connected with some of them, especially when she was younger and she was like the main character was trying to fit into the, you know, the in crowd at school, you know, and, you know, I think for me when I was younger, I don't know about you, the viewers, but I definitely tried sometimes a bit too hard to fit in with everyone and just trying to be maybe sometimes something I wasn't, just so I could fit in, and so I related to her in that way. Also related to the emotions of Maria, who was a new girl at the school. She'd been through some horrible things at previous school and had to come to this school where she met Louise, the main character, and you know, she'd been through some tough times and bullying and stuff, so I associated with that. It was so cool. I love reading books where I really connect with the characters. Like sometimes I don't, like I just read a book, think it's good, but other times like this one, I read a book and I really connect and understand the characters, and they're very different, but I still connect with them in different ways, and I love that. But I really recommend this book. It's so good. It really got me, like, you know, my heart was like racing at certain parts of it. It was like proper like, oh, what's going to happen? And as I say, there was lots of twists and shocks. And Laura the detective, when I read these kind of books, was quite wrong actually. Like I thought, oh, it's going to be this or it's going to be that. And I was like, that's not what I thought. And I love that. I love like not being able to guess, because if you can kind of guess what's going to happen in a book, it's kind of like ruins it. So I like the fact that I was reading it, being the detective and getting it completely wrong, because that meant that I was more shocked, and it was just so twisty and absolutely brilliant. The ending of the book was, oh my God, I don't know, it really got me. I was literally like, you know, it was so good. Well, the whole book got me like that, really. From the very beginning, it started off very, like, you know, it started off with the story. Sometimes with books like thrillers, or any types of books, really, they kind of start off slow and then the story kind of works in, which is fine. But this book, it was just right in there. The story started from the very beginning. I love that. You know, it's literally straight in with the Facebook thing, getting a friend's request. I mean, imagine it, right? You get a friend's request from someone who, you know, supposedly is dead. And it, you know, there's obviously things that happened in the past. And, you know, it's like, what? Really, really good. Honestly, it's a really, really good book. So I recommend you go and get it either in a bookshop or online. But however you get it, because it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, Friend Request by Laura Marshall. Love the cover as well. It's so awesome, like the water, and I love the way that like the hair is like floating in the water, very kind of eerie. It did have like a bit of an eerie feel to it. I did feel a bit kind of ooh at times, you know, looking around me and stuff, and I like that kind of sinister kind of eerie feelings, you know. But yeah, love the cover, love the book, love everything about it. Can't wait for Laura Marshall's next book. And just once again, thank you to Laura for sending me this book. I'm so appreciative. And you are, if you're watching this, Laura, you are an amazing author. Like, seriously, this is, I would have to say, a 10 out of 10. I just have to say that because it was so good. I went on Goodreads and gave a review and stuff, so hopefully people, I don't know if people actually read the reviews on Goodreads. I mean, I do. If I'm looking up a book, I look up the reviews, and sometimes I look afterwards to see if other people kind of agreed with me of the views of the book. So I hope people get to see my reviews that I leave, because I do quite a few book reviews on Goodreads. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please click like, comment, subscribe, and check out this amazing book. Please, honestly, you need to read this book, okay? I'm Slow123. Tell all of you lovely viewers to go check out this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. Friend Request, Laura Marshall, go check it out. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wheel over the Hoover cover so you can actually see the Hoover cover. Why? Why not? So this is the Hoover cover. And yeah, if I lift her up, you can see there's the Hoover. Dyson Hoover, and this is like a Hoover cover. It's really cool. We've got two actually. We've got one upstairs and one downstairs. The one upstairs is called Harriet, and this one is called Laura, funnily enough, because my name's Laura. But yeah, she just like sits on the Hoover. She's got a little dress, and yeah. So random. I don't know where we got her. Oh, I can't put her back on now. Yeah, I don't know where we got her from. Or either of them from. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. I don't know if my mum got them in a market or... Is she on? She's on. Ah! There we go. I don't know where she got it from. Like, it could have been a market or... I just can't remember. We've had them like so many years. But anyway. Would you like to read this book? It's really good. She said yes. She would like to read this book. Anyway, this is getting really weird. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.